Look, I've seen some wild shit working for these California millionaires. But this one? NGL, it's like a damn Netflix drama exploded in real life. I'm trimming hedges at this Beverly Hills mansion, sun beating down, when I overhear Audrey, you know, the Instagram-obsessed wife in a $5,000 Prada sundress, laughing with her bestie Victoria by the infinity pool. "Dylan's so clueless," she cackles. "Alexander's not even his kid, lol." My jaw damn near hit the rose bushes. A DNA test would nuke this guy's perfect life, and she's joking about it like it's a TikTok trend. FR, you can't make this up. I'm just the gardener, okay? Ex-Marine, keep my head down, make their lawns look like a golf course. Been working for Dylan and Audrey for 3 years now, keeping their $12 million estate in Beverly Hills pristine. Dylan's 38, a venture capital hotshot who's always on Zoom calls closing deals worth more than my entire existence. Nice guy, though. Wears custom Tom Ford suits, but he'll crack a cold IPA with me by the pool and vent about his latest startup drama. His kid, Alexander, is 7, cute as hell, always rocking Gucci sneakers Dylan buys him. Kid's his world. I've seen him skip board meetings to take Alexander to private tennis lessons at the country club. Audrey, 35, is the queen of this place. She's got 200K Instagram followers posting about wellness, while sipping $300 champagne. Always in Chanel or Versace, flying to galas on their private jet, name-dropping celebs like it's her job. She's polite to me, but cold, you know? Like I'm part of the furniture. Her BFF Victoria, some trust fund socialite, is worse, always strutting around in Balenciaga, acting like she owns a place. I've heard the staff whisper about Audrey's yoga retreats with her trainer, Ryan. Didn't think much of it at first. Rich people, right? They've got their own rules. But Dylan? He's solid. We've bonded over the years. He'll toss me a beer, ask about my pruning techniques, then rant about how Audrey's always busy with her influencer gigs. I listen, nod, keep my mouth shut. Marine habit, observe, don't interfere. But I've noticed Audrey's been distant. She's all smiles for the gram, but when Dylan's around, she's glued to her phone or jetting off with Victoria. Last month, I caught her and Ryan lingering too long by the guest house. My gut screamed trouble, but I'm not here to stir the pot. I just clipped the damn hedges. This family's got it all. The mansion, the jet, the designer drip. But underneath, it's a powder keg. I'm out here shaping their topiaries, but I can't unhear Audrey's laugh, mocking Dylan's whole life. If you're wondering, yeah, I kept quiet. Didn't tell Dylan what I heard. Not my place. But damn, I knew this was gonna blow up their perfect little world. And I had a front row seat. So Reddit, you tell me, what's worse? Living a lie in a $12 million mansion or finding out your kid ain't yours over a poolside gossip session? Hit the comments. Yo, I've seen some crazy stuff cutting lawns for these Beverly Hills millionaires, but this one hit like a damn freight train. I'm cleaning their infinity pool, sweat dripping, when Dylan, you know, the venture capital dude in his Tom Ford shades, asks me to move his Maserati to the garage. No biggie, I hop in, but his phone auto-connects to the car's Bluetooth. Instead of music, I hear Audrey and her bestie Victoria cackling like they're on a reality show. Victoria goes, LOL, Alexander's not even Dylan's kid. A DNA test would torch his whole world. I damn near drop the keys. My heart's pounding like I'm back in boot camp, but I keep my cool. FR, this is some next-level betrayal. It's a sunny Tuesday, and I'm skimming leaves from the pool at Dylan and Audrey's $12 million estate. Dylan's in a rush, tossing me the keys to his Maserati Levant. Says he's late for a meeting in Santa Monica. I slide into the driver's seat, and boom, his phone connects to the Bluetooth. No ringing, just voices. Takes me a sec to clock it's Audrey and Victoria, probably chilling in her Range Rover in the driveway. They don't know I'm listening. Victoria's voice cuts through all smug. Alexander's not his, and Dylan's too busy signing deals to notice. Audrey laughs, that sharp influencer laugh she uses for her Instagram reels, and says, right? Ryan and I had this wild vibe at that Malibu retreat 8 years ago. Dylan's so obsessed with Alexander, he'd never question it. I'm frozen, gripping the steering wheel, so hard my knuckles go white. She's talking about Ryan, her yoga trainer, with a man bun and a Rolex. Audrey brags how she almost left Dylan for Ryan after that retreat, but Ryan bailed when she got pregnant. So she let Dylan think Alexander was his, raising him like the perfect dad in their Gucci and Chanel bubble. Victoria eggs her on. How do you even keep a straight face when Dylan's teaching him tennis? Audrey's all, I just sip my rose and dip. He's clueless. Clueless? Damn, that's cold. I'm just the gardener, right? Ex-Marine, I stay out of their drama. But hearing this? My blood's boiling for Dylan. I park the Maserati, head back to the pool, and see him rush out, face pale like he heard something too. His hands are shaking, but he plays it off, muttering about a work call. I don't say a word. Marine code, stay sharp, stay silent. But I'm watching him now, and I know he's not okay. Audrey's out there planning her next influencer post, probably in some $2,000 Balenciaga dress, while Dylan's world is cracking. You won't believe this, but I'm stuck wondering if he caught that Bluetooth slip too. This mansion's about to implode. So Reddit, what would you do if you overheard your boss's wife spill a secret like that? Spill the tea or keep it locked? Drop it in the comments. Yo, I've seen some intense ops in my Marine days, but Dylan's game plan after that Bluetooth bombshell? Straight up surgical. I'm out here pruning their $12 million Beverly Hills Estates roses, and this dude's moving like he's planning a covert mission. NGL, I'm low-key impressed. Dylan's got that venture capital cool, but I see the fire in his eyes. He's done playing the clueless dad. Audrey's strutting around in her Versace heels. No idea her perfect little world's about to get flipped. FR, it's like watching a thriller, and I'm just the gardener with a front row seat to the chaos. A few days after that Bluetooth disaster, Dylan's acting normal, too normal. He's still driving Alexander to his fancy tennis lessons in the Tesla, kissing Audrey goodbye like nothing's wrong. But I catch him slipping me weird tasks. One morning, he asks me to haul some old files to a storage unit in his Maserati. I peek. Those ain't files, they're financial docs, family heirlooms, even a Rolex his dad left him. He's locking down assets. Smart. He doesn't say much, but at dusk, while I'm cleaning the pool, he grabs a couple IPAs from their sub-zero fridge and spills. I ordered a DNA test, he says, voice low. And I got Jacob on speed dial. Jacob's his lawyer buddy, some hotshot in a Brentwood firm. Dylan's already opened a new account at Chase, moving cash from their joint savings small amounts, so Audrey won't notice. Dude's playing chess while she's posting selfies in Chanel. I'm trimming their olive trees the next day when I overhear Audrey on the phone with Victoria, planning a gala at the Four Seasons. She's clueless, giggling about a new Cartier necklace Dylan surprised her with. Surprise? More like bait. I spot Dylan snapping pics of her iPad. Bet he found some spicy text with Ryan, her yoga bro. He's building a case, and I'm just here, clipping hedges, pretending I don't see him turning into a damn detective. Victoria swings by in her Lamborghini, avoids my eyes like I'm the one who's gonna spill her secrets. Lady, I'm just the help. My job's the lawn, not your drama. As an ex-Marine, I respect Dylan's discipline. He's not raging, not yet. He's calculated, like he's back in the boardroom closing a 9-figure deal. But I see the cracks. His hands shake when he hands Alexander his lunchbox, and he stares at the kid like he's memorizing every freckle. It's killing him, knowing Alexander might not be his. I don't say shit, though. My rule, observe, don't meddle. Still, I'm rooting for him. Audrey's out here living her influencer fantasy, thinking she's untouchable, while Dylan's stacking evidence like a pro. I'm sweeping their marble driveway, wondering how long he can keep this act up. Their anniversary's coming, a big bash at some Malibu hotspot. Audrey's hyped, posting about her dream date on Insta. If you're wondering, yeah, I know Dylan's got something planned. And it ain't a toast with Dom Perignon. This place reeks of money, private jets, Gucci kid clothes, $10K, play charity dinners. But lies don't care about your bank account. Dylan's about to drop a bomb, and I'm just here, sharpening my shears, waiting for the fallout. So, Reddit, you tell me, could you play it this cool if your whole life is a lie? Or would you blow it all up right then and there? Hit the comments. Okay, I've seen some slick moves in my Marine days, but Audrey's trying to play Dylan like she's the star of a damn Hollywood blockbuster. I'm out here shaping their $12 million Beverly Hills Estates hedges, and this chick's pulling every trick in her influencer playbook to keep her secret buried. NGL, it's almost sad watching her think she's outsmarting Dylan while he's moving like a chess grandmaster. I'm just the gardener keeping their lawn pristine, but FR, this drama's got me glued like I'm scrolling a Reddit thread at 2 a.m. It's been a week since that Bluetooth disaster where Audrey and Victoria spilled that Alexander's not Dylan's kid. Dylan's acting like everything's fine, still zipping Alexander to his elite tennis academy in his Tesla, still flashing smiles at Audrey over their $10,000 La Cornu stove. But I know he's scheming. He's got me schlepping garden supplies to a storage unit, except it's not fertilizer, it's documents, jewelry, and a vintage Cartier watch from his dad. Dude's securing his empire. Meanwhile, Audrey's getting antsy. She catches me by the fountain, decked out in a $4,000 Dior sundress, asking me to help with a special surprise for Dylan's upcoming birthday. Says she wants to rekindle the spark with a rooftop dinner. I nod, but my marine instincts are screaming. She smells trouble. I'm clipping their citrus trees the next day when I overhear Audrey on her phone with Victoria, pacing the terrace in Saint Laurent heels. Dylan's acting off, she hisses. I think he suspects something. Victoria's like, play the doting wife, girl. Make him doubt himself. Audrey's all in, plans a fancy dinner with a Michelin star chef, gifts Dylan a $15,000 Rolex Oyster Perpetual, billed to their shared visa, of course, and starts talking up a spontaneous trip to Napa on their private jet. I'm hosing down the driveway, acting oblivious, but she's overdoing it, batting her lashes at Dylan over breakfast, giggling at his corny puns. It's like watching a bad rom-com. Shit gets spicier. I'm in the garage, waxing their Porsche, when I catch Dylan swiping through Audrey's iPad. He's got this cold smirk, snapping shots of her text with Ryan, her yoga guru, with a Lambo and a smug grin. Those messages must be fire. Dylan's saving M to a locked Google Drive. Later, Victoria rolls up in her McLaren, looking like she's dodging sniper fire. She huddles with Audrey by the pool, muttering about keeping Dylan on a leash. I'm raking leaves nearby, and Victoria glares at me like I'm the one who'll rat. Relax, I'm just here for the greenery. But Audrey's pushing hard, planning a big I love you speech for their anniversary at this swanky Malibu restaurant. Thinks she can charm her way out of this mess. Yeah, right. Look, I'm an ex-Marine. I know a losing battle when I see one. Dylan's playing the perfect husband, but I catch him staring at Alexander like he's memorizing every smile, knowing it might not be his. Audrey's manipulation is desperate, piling on gifts and fake love like she can buy her way out of a lie. She's got no idea Dylan's holding a DNA test and a folder of receipts that'll torch her world. I keep my mouth shut, just trimming their damn palms, but I'm low-key hyped for Dylan to bring the hammer down. Their anniversary's days away, and Audrey's hyping it on Insta with hashtag power couple vibes and a Versace gown. If you're wondering, Dylan's got a surprise that ain't on her Pinterest board. This place is a tinderbox, and I'm just waiting for the match to drop. So Reddit, what's the move? Can someone like Audrey sweet talk their way out of a betrayal this huge? Or is she just setting herself up for a fall? Let me know in the comments. Yo, I've seen some intense shit in my Marine days, but Dylan dropping the hammer on Audrey at their anniversary dinner? That was straight up cinematic. I'm just a gardener keeping their $12 million Beverly Hills estate pristine. But FR, this was like watching a Reddit thread explode IRL. Audrey's out here in a Versace gown, thinking she's living her influencer fairy tale, while Dylan's ready to nuke her world with a DNA test. NGL, I'm low-key living for this chaos, and I had a front row seat to the takedown. It's their 10th anniversary, and Audrey's been hyping this dinner for weeks on Insta. Hashtag power couple vibes, all that jazz. Dylan books a private table at Nobu in Malibu, the kind of place where you drop $500 on sushi and a view of the Pacific. He asks me to help with decorations for the night, which is code for dropping off a sleek black envelope at the restaurant. I'm no fool. I know that's not a love letter. I roll up in their Maserati, hand the envelope to the maitre d', and dip. But I stick around in the parking lot, pretending to check the estate's delivery van, 'cause I know shit's about to hit. Dylan shows up first, looking sharp in a Tom Ford suit, but tense, like he's prepping for a boardroom battle. Audrey struts in 15 minutes later, dripping in a $6,000 Versace dress, diamonds sparkling like her 200K follower Insta feed. She's all smiles, posting a boomerang of her martini, clueless about the storm coming. Halfway through their truffle wagyu, Dylan slides that black envelope across the table. Happy anniversary, he says, voice cold as their chilled sake. Audrey opens it, expecting some bougie gift. Instead, papers spill out, DNA test results, and screenshots of her text with Ryan, her yoga side piece. Her face? Damn, it's like watching a filter crash. Shock, denial, then pure panic. She stammers, this isn't what it looks like, and tries to spin it. Says it was one mistake with Ryan years ago at a Malibu retreat. Dylan ain't having it. He leans back, calm as hell, and says, you broadcasted it on Bluetooth, Audrey. I know everything. The restaurant's buzzing. Tech bros and influencers at nearby tables are sneaking glances, some pulling out phones to record. Audrey flips, yelling that Dylan invaded her privacy by getting the DNA test without her okay. Her mascara's running, her voice cracking. Dylan just sits there, sipping his drink, while she spirals. You think you can humiliate me, she screams, knocking over a $200 bottle of wine. He drops a single line. You humiliated yourself when you laughed about Alexander not being mine. I'm in the parking lot, catching the tail end through the open patio doors. Audrey storms out, heels clicking, sobbing like her Insta empire's collapsing. Dylan pays the bill, only his half, petty as hell, and walks out cool as a Marine on a mission. She tries to chase him, yelling about fixing this for Alexander. But he's already in his Tesla, peeling out. The valet's whispering, phones are filming, and Audrey's left standing there, her Versace moment ruined. Look, I'm just a gardener, clipping hedges and staying out of their rich people mess. But damn, Dylan played that like a pro, cold, calculated, no mercy. Audrey thought she could gaslight her way out, but that envelope hit like a grenade. I'm back at the estate the next day, raking leaves, and the place feels like a ghost town. Audrey's locked in her room, phone blowing up with notifications. Dylan's at his lawyer's, probably finalizing the divorce papers. Alexander's at school, oblivious, while this whole mansion's about to implode. If you're wondering, yeah, I know this ain't over. Dylan's got more moves, and Audrey's gonna feel it. So Reddit, was Dylan's public takedown savage or deserved? Could you stay that calm, dropping a bomb like that? Hit the comments. Yo, I've seen some wild shit keeping these Beverly Hills estates pristine, but the aftermath of Dylan's DNA test takedown at Nobu? It's like a Reddit thread, got a Hollywood budget. I'm just the gardener ex-Marine making their $12 million mansion look like a postcard. But FR, this drama's got me hooked. Audrey's influencer crown is slipping, and Dylan's moving like a damn tactician. NGL, it's a train wreck, and I'm sweeping the driveway with a front row seat. A week's passed since Dylan dropped that black envelope on Audrey at their anniversary dinner. I'm out here pruning their lemon trees, and the vibe at the estate is straight up funeral. Audrey's a ghost of her Insta-perfect self, no more Versace, just sweats and a ponytail, boxing of her life. Her 200K follower Instagram's gone dark. That TikTok of her Nobu meltdown went viral, and brands like Dior and Prada bailed. She's done as a wellness influencer, and the staff's whispering she's headed for a basic condo in Santa Monica. Big L for the queen of this palace. Dylan's not messing around. He's got his lawyer Jacob, some Brentwood big shot, drafting divorce papers like it's a race. He's already siphoned 70% of their joint savings to a new Chase account and locked down his Tesla and a Basquiat painting from their collection. I'm hauling landscaping gear to a storage unit, really just Dylan's heirlooms, like a $40,000 Rolex from his pops. One night, he cracks a Heineken by the pool and spills to me. DNA test confirmed Alexander's not his, but he's fighting for custody. He's my son, blood or not, he says, eyes hard but voice shaky. Damn, that hit me right in the gut, but I just nod. Marine habit, keep it locked. Audrey's unraveling. She blew up Dylan's phone with 5-3 calls in one night. Showed me the screen, lit up like a Vegas slot machine. Voicemails swing from please, let's fix this, to you'll regret this. I catch her sobbing on the terrace, muttering about saving things for Alexander. But Dylan's ice cold. He tells me he tipped off Natalie, Ryan's wife, about the affair. Natalie yeeted Ryan to some sketchy Airbnb in Venice. Victoria, Audrey's BFF, vanished. Her Insta's deleted, probably dodging the fallout from her big mouth. Alexander's still doing his thing. Tennis lessons, Gucci kicks, no clue his world's imploding. Dylan's bracing to tell him the truth, and I can see it's killing him. I'm just here raking leaves, watching Audrey pack her Louis Vuitton luggage, while Dylan builds a fortress for him and his kid. If you're wondering, yeah, this is far from over. Divorce court's looming, and Audrey's got nothing but tears and a crash career. Dylan's already planning his next move, and I'm betting it's a checkmate. So Reddit, is Audrey getting what she deserves? Or can someone bounce back from a betrayal this deep? Tell me in the comments. Yo, it's been 6 months since Dylan torched Audrey's world at Nobu, and FR. This Beverly Hills saga's finally closing. I'm still the gardener, keeping their new $10 million Pacific Palisades estate tight, and Dylan's building a fresh life. NGL, it's wild to see. Divorce is done. Dylan got custody of Alexander, kept his Tesla, and split the old mansion sale. Audrey's off to NYC, her Insta dead, working some desk job. Ryan signed away rights, but pays child support for Alexander's college fund. Dylan's dating Lily, a chill architect with a kid. They're slow rolling it, but he's smiling again. Alexander's thriving. Got a labradoodle named Max, loves his new bunk bed. I'm clipping hedges, watching them grill burgers. And it's like the lies never happened. Life's messy even with millions, but Dylan's living honest now. Reddit, you tell me. Can you fully trust again after a betrayal like that? Drop it in the comments.